So here we've got a Japanese copy of XDR, X-Dazedly-Ray. Never got released outside of Japan. The artwork on it looks amazing, but again, it's not a real representation of the game, I'm afraid. No, it's really not. And I don't think the ship even looks like the ship that's actually in the game. You know, the artwork on it's quite iconic. I really quite like it, to be honest. But yeah, doesn't live up to the promise when you play the game. To be fair, I've got the back on there as well. Just a bit of generic screenshots. Game cartridge, and let's take a look at the manual. So yeah, it's quite a cool manual actually. It's set in a similar format to a lot of Japanese shoot 'em up releases. You've got power-ups in there, and you've got probably level breakdowns too. Yeah, they're level breakdowns. So yeah, pretty good. Yeah, with all these Japanese releases, they did tend to be better than the PAL and US ones. And XDR looks quite good from the box work. More about that later. Really nice condition actually. This, I think there's a tiny little bit of fading on the artwork on the front, but as you can see, the manual's absolutely mint, and the cartridge is in good nick as well. Yeah, I wouldn't pay a fortune for this one. I've seen it for daft prices on eBay, and I've seen it for really cheap. Go for the really cheap. Okay, now moving on to what I actually think of the game. Okay, so here we go. XDR, X-Dazedly-Ray. I heard the shoot was bad. Nothing kind of really prepared me for how bad it is. Fairly average game like Curse on the Megadrive appears good in comparison to this. Graphically, this looks like a enhanced CPC game. It's not great at all. Takes various cues graphically from games such as Gradius. Some of the designs in the power-ups and the bosses are very similar. You'll probably see on the video that I'm going to put on the end of this, the end of level 1 boss, and it's complete and utter Gradius core type boss rip-off. Nowhere near as executed. One of those games that if you lose your power-ups, forget about it. It's just incredibly difficult without them. Bullets fire off very quickly. Very dodgy collision detection as well. So yeah, as you can tell, the game's balls. Real shame because yeah, graphically it's very average. The music's pretty annoying and tinny. It's got a great cover. I think that's the one redeeming feature of the game. It should be relatively cheap as well, and just a complete disappointment. And I mean, I was expecting it to be bad, so in that respect, it's not a huge disappointment. I just wasn't expecting to see how bad it really was. Yeah, not very responsive either actually. Animations are a bit shitty. I could go on and on and on. It's just not a game that I got into shmup collecting, and particularly Megadrive shmup collecting for. So in short, if you want to see what the train wreck's like, and you can pick it up for a cheap enough price, get it. I would certainly pay no more than 15 quid for this. It's, yeah, as bad as you've been led to believe. So, yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.
Neun, 1, 2, 3, 4.